Hey yo, what's going on everybody? It's Liveries, aka Ty Killington. Yeah, man. Alright, we got a good one for you today. In this video, we are talking about the brand new car that just got released, the Itali GTO. We are doing a full review on this vehicle. Everything from customization to top speed in a straight line and around a circuit. And we will be pitting this car up against the reigning champ in the sports class, the Pariah. The Pariah has been known for a long time to be the baddest car, not only one of the baddest cars in the game, but definitely in the sports class. All right, let's check it out. Here we go. So the Itali GTO comes in at $1,965,000. Let's read the description. When you think of lightweight redesigns, you probably think of carbon fiber bodywork and stripped out interiors. But that's just for beginners. Step inside the Itali GTO and the air you're breathing has increased hydrogen content for extra lift. Grotti have even taken the controversial step of obliging potential owners to do their part by shaving their body hair and removing at least one kidney. Sometimes you have to suffer for perfection. Oh my god, I love these descriptions, they're so awesome. But immediately, this car looks sexy, it looks amazing. All right, the interior looks good. That bottom right image right there with the description, it just looks like a really nice car. I mean, it just, the lines, everything. Let's take a look at the customization and check it out. All right, we'll bring it into the workshop here at the Maze Bank Arena. So we'll start out with the armor. Of course, I always put armor on my cars just to help out during races, you know, from getting beat up too much if you're hitting walls and things like that. It doesn't really do anything to hurt your speed. It's negligible, if anything at all. I've already made test videos on that. The front bumpers, you have a good amount of bumpers to pick from. Of course, you know, a lot of them are split up between primary and secondary and carbon, so they'll be the same ones, just, you know, the ability to have a different paint. But that's fine, though. I don't mind that at all. And they actually look really good. The full Canyard race kit looks really nice. The rear bumper, you have a couple different ones to choose between. You have 5 total. The stock, the secondary diffuser, the primary lipped diffuser, all that good stuff right there. And they actually, I mean, once you start mixing around and getting the colors done, it looks good. You can adjust the engine block as well. You can leave it to where it's the actual color, or you can change it over to a carbon fiber and it'll have like a trim lining of the paint as well, which is really nice. You got your engine tunes coming in at 31,000. I have been commended by a lot of my crew members and things like that, and that does help out with the pricing. It gives you a discount, so make sure you guys are commending each other out there. The exhaust, you have several different options with that. Of course, you always want to customize with your exhaust. I mean, definitely it won't add too much with your performance. I mean, not that I have ever seen, so you could leave it stock if you want to, but I always customize mine and get it off of stock. Some vehicles I'll leave stock, but the majority of them I'll set that aside and change it to some kind of customization. You got the hoods, different types of hoods right here. They all look really cool, really good designs. The sport vents look really good. The central sport vents look really nice. The carbon, of course, you could totally carbon fiber this car out. The vanity race hood, I love that. It's so nice. The competition hood looks very aggressive. I wish it was more of a cowl, like it actually raised up off the center of the hood a little bit and kind of added somewhat of a scoop, but that's okay, no big deal. It still looks good. Of course, in the Maze Bank Arena, you can change the color of your headlights. That's why I wanted to bring the car in here and do the kind of customization. You got your neon layout, your ground lights. You can adjust those if you want to. The liveries are sick. You got 12 different liveries to choose between, and they are premium. I love the liveries for this car. There are a couple of them that really do stand out, that are totally different from any other vehicle. This one right here, the competition motor market, is really nice. I like that. This is dope. The modern art Grotti, that is sick. I love that. If you have black or white as your primary, those colors really stand out. It looks like a toddler just went to town on your paint job. Really. The branded racing is really nice. I like that. That's cool. The Air branded, or the Alt branded, excuse me. And then the Urban Racer. The Urban Racer is sick. This is so cool. It's got a lot of cool little designs on there. I like that one a lot. Ego Chaser is really cool. Looks like a pack of lifesavers, kind of. I like that. Right. You can adjust your mirrors on here, primary, secondary, or the carbon, which is nice. I like that. Gonna mix up a little bit. Change your plates out. Of course, we have a primary, secondary, and then you can adjust the trim as well. And then the secondary, you know, whatever you change, like customization wise with your body, and you make that secondary, it'll pop up that color as well, obviously, right? I just had a few things that were secondary paint, but you can see the difference right there. It looks really cool how they had that set up around the exhaust, down with the grill, the side skirts. I like that. Of course, the trim and once again, the interior of this car looks really, really good. They did a good job with this. I like it. It puts a little bit of effort into this, so I appreciate that. The trim colors look really nice. You can accent with the vehicle. Of course, you got the crew emblem you can add on there. Nice, not too big. It's decent. It's subtle. I like that. You can change out the roof. You got primary. You got the carbon setup. You have secondary sports. You have the carbon sports, which kind of adds a few little vents in there. You have the race roof, which has that dual vent look. You have the air scoop, which is cool. I like that. I like that on a lot of the cars with the roofs having that air scoop on there. This is my style. You can add skirts to it at the bottom. You got your primary, secondary. You got your carbon in there you can add to. And once again, once you're messing around with the paint scheme for your vehicle, that's when the subtle skirt options and things like that, the roof options, that's when it really kicks in. Of course, you've got a good handful of spoilers to pick between, and they will be different depending on your livery and your paint scheme that you have set up. So keep that in mind as well. But the car has great customizable options. It really does, and it looks excellent. The suspension looks really nice when you slam it all the way out. I mean, the car has extremely... I like the way that they did this car. I really do. It's a very nice car. Of course, your transmission, 47.5. Got that knocked out. And your wheels, you know, it's just the basic wheel upgrades. You can tint the windows, all that good stuff. But that's pretty much it for the customization. But yeah, it looks really good. This is what I ended up going with right here. Oh, God, it's so clean. I love it. Man. All right, before we get into the performance, I want to let you guys know, I mean, these vehicles, they have different handling flags. And this vehicle has those handling flags. Or it has something going on with the vehicle. It is extremely difficult to drive in the city. Not that it's hard to drive like handling wise, but if you hit bumps, the car, it's just, I don't know if it's the weight or what, it just wants to fly and jump around. It's crazy, man. So it is difficult to drive in the city, but that does have a weird effect on its performance, and we'll talk about that here in just a minute. This is also a all-wheel drive vehicle, so that definitely helps out with its traction and acceleration. On a top speed test in a straight line on my track, we came in at a blistering 1 minute 16 second .851. That is extremely fast. We'll put that up against the Pariah, and the Pariah comes in at a 1 minute 14.783. So the Pariah still holds the top speed, you know, record or whatnot. But let's take this car around a track. Those handling issues that give it, you know, some precarious driving characteristics around the city can help it in a actual race scenario. So around a track, we came in at 6 minutes 49 seconds .013 with a best lap of 57.292. That is extremely fast. Some of the fastest testing I've ever done. I mean, what's up with these sports cars being faster than supercars? It's crazy. Let's go to the Pariah. The Pariah is a much more stable vehicle. It's much easier to drive. It's much more consistent than the Itali GTO. But check this out. Bam, 650.283 with a best lap of 57.558. The Itali GTO knocked off the Pariah around a track best time. Now listen, these numbers are extremely close, almost identical. It really comes down to the track you use. If you have a track with longer straightaways, you know, more of like a point to point, maybe your Pariah is the better bet because it does have that better top speed overall. But this Itali GTO, it is so aggressive that the acceleration is so strong with this car. I mean, as you see the numbers right there, it is possibly, arguably, at the very least, the best car around a track in the sports class. Once again, the numbers are so identical. You could go with either car and be competitive. But now the Pariah looks like it has some competition in the sports class, and just in general overall. It is the Itali GTO is a much more difficult vehicle to drive. The Pride is much more stable, but you see it right there. That's really cool. I like that. So there you go, man. If you guys got any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Follow me on Twitter at TylariusYT, Instagram Tylarius_YT. Check out my merch at Redbubble and Spreadshirt.com. Search Tylarius. And you guys know what to do, man. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for the illest and realest content in the game. Make sure you smash that like button. You guys stay dangerous. Peace out. Yeah.